morning. It's Earth Day, Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. I'm Marilyn Smith, Communications Officer for the City of Albany. This is our 5th Facebook Live event to talk about how we're doing city business during the crisis created by the novel coronavirus, COVID-19. Today we're talking with Ikenouye, Director of Albany Public Library, and Librarian Millie Barriger. They'll be answering some of the questions they've been receiving from library patrons since the downtown Carnegie and Main libraries closed to the public in mid-March. Before we get started, if you have questions for Eric or Millie, please contact us through Facebook or by email through the city's website. Eric, will people who have checked out books or other library items be getting fines during the time the library's closed?
No, they will not. We went ahead and we just turned off the fines for library patrons. We're encouraging that patrons do not return materials currently to the library. We want them to stay home, and so we're not accepting returns right now. And so to keep up with that, we're not going to charge people fines if we're not taking their books. So, and we've backdated that quite a ways too, even prior before we closed the building. So.
Good, thank you. How can people get a library card or renew the ones they have if they expire?
Yeah, so we just recently kind of updated our system for that. So if they go to the library website, there is a request a card button now. You click on that button, it takes you to a form. You fill out that form, and then one of our library staff members will get back to you really quickly with the library card number for you to use so you can access some of our e-services.
And that was my next question. Can borrowers get ebooks while the library is closed?
Yeah, we have a couple different formats to use, Library to Go and Cloud Library. They both have ebooks and also some e-audio as well. And our library staff have been doing a tremendous job. Since we've been closed, we've kind of switched some of the purchasing towards filling up the content available to patrons, and we've included. There's been Spanish language content, children's content, nonfiction, fiction. We've just tried to boost up that content as much as we can, since that's the way that people can get materials from us right now.
You have been doing a lot online on the website and on Facebook. Tell us a little bit about what people can find there.
Yeah, so I think we have 35 videos now that library staff have done of a variety of stories and songs and drawings and book recommendations and podcast recommendations, just a whole variety of fun things to try and get out and connect with our community in any way that we can. So that's been a real fun process for us to go through. Our teen librarian has done a little choose your own adventure on Instagram. If you haven't been following that, that's a blast. And what else have we been? We have 2 stay-at-home bingos. Most recently, we did a stay-at-home bingo for our younger patrons, and that's a really cool, creative idea. I think our staff have been working really hard and trying to just be as creative as possible to reach the patrons that we don't get to see right now.
You're even doing reading to dogs, is that correct?
Yes, yeah, that's one of the more popular programs that we have in the library is our Read to Dogs program, and that's where children come and they get to sit with a dog and read to the dog. Well, obviously we can't do that, so April, our children's librarian, has figured out a way to kind of make that work. So we have people connecting virtually to dogs, and they're able to read to the dogs. And I understand some of the dogs have been getting scolded for not listening quite as well as they should.
That's a dog for you.
Yeah.
Is the library offering any kind of drive-up services?
Currently, we're not offering drive-up services. Again, we want people to stay home. As we look towards the slow reopening process, we might incorporate some sort of drive-up services just to simply lighten the load of materials that we're going to be collecting in those first few weeks that we're open again. So it's been a question we get a lot because a lot of libraries have been doing that drive-up service, but we're just at the size and volume where it just doesn't make sense for us. It would be a pretty time-intensive and resource-intensive for our staff here. So
it's getting to be the time of year when people are thinking about summer reading program, and everybody loves that. It's more popular every year than the year before. What are you planning for this year?
Well, yeah, that's a tough one because this is, there's, I kind of joke in the library world there are two seasons. There's summer reading season and preparing for summer reading season, or preparing for summer reading. So, so summer reading will launch on June 1st. It will look different this year. We've partnered with a company called Beanstack to do an online platform for registration, and then the Beanstack product offers a lot of different abilities to kind of create games and a little more interactive. And then we're also we're trying to get paper logs or paper signups out as much as we can too. And April's been working throughout the community to get people to distribute those for us. Because we had over 3,800 participants last year, and we're not going to be able to provide the same summer reading, but we hope to provide some. We're going to provide something, and staff is working really hard because it is such an important resource.
The library will reopen eventually, and we're talking about that already. Before it closed, both branches welcomed more than 1,000 visitors every day. That's the busiest city department that we have. What have you done to prepare the library buildings and the staff to serve patrons when they are allowed to come back?
Yeah, that's an ongoing process. It's something I think that keeps us all up at night, and figuring out how we're going to provide all the maximum social distancing at our different workstations for the patrons. How processes are going to work. Checking out books is going to look different. How people move through the building is going to look different. So there's a lot of details, big and small, to work out through this process, and we're working really hard to figure those out right now. And it's a whole staff kind of task to be able to accomplish. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. We provide a lot of services at Albany Public Library to Spanish-speaking residents. Would you like to introduce Millie and have Millie explain this to our Spanish speakers?
Yeah, no, we're so excited. I'm so excited to have Millie today. Millie's our Spanish services librarian, and she has been very busy keeping in touch with our Spanish-speaking population and also some of the organizations throughout the community that serve our Spanish speakers. So I'm just going to introduce her, and I would let her have at it. So.
Thank you for having me, Marilyn.
Sure.
Hola, es Millie de la Biblioteca Pública de Albany. Desgraciadamente, como usted ya lo sabe, estamos cerrados debido al nuevo coronavirus, hasta nuevo aviso de la gobernadora de Oregon y de la ciudad de Albany. Por el momento le exhortamos, por favor, no devolver materiales para asegurar que estamos seguros los empleados aquí y también la comunidad. Por esta razón, por el momento no estamos, las fechas de vencimiento han sido extendidas y los materiales no están acumulando multas de retraso. La biblioteca tiene muchos recursos para servirles desde la comodidad de su hogar, y así que estamos renovando todas las cuentas de usuarios para que usted pueda continuar de usar nuestros materiales digitales disponibles en línea. Tenemos una colección nueva de más de 100 libros nuevos en español para adultos y niños y jóvenes también, disponibles a leer en un instante usando nuestra aplicación Cloud Library. Puedes descargar la aplicación Cloud Library y en su aparato preferido. Después de descargar la aplicación, inicie su sesión por entrar el código de barras de su tarjeta de la biblioteca, incluyendo el PALBO en el principio, y después entra tu código de acceso, que es simplemente su año de nacimiento, como usar las computadoras aquí, y en un instante tienes disponible 100 libros para leer en tu casa en un instante. Y en este momento yo estoy leyendo Yo no soy tu perfecta hija mexicana por Erika Sánchez en mi teléfono y lo adoro. También tenemos en nuestro sitio de web horas de cuentos virtuales, incluyendo unos en español, y tenemos bases de datos disponibles para apoyar la educación en casa, como el Gale Informe Académico. informe contiene artículos, miles de artículos de revistas de Latinoamérica que pueden ayudarle con búsquedas de cualquier tema, sujetos numerosos. También, como cualquier año en el pasado, estamos muy felices de ofrecer un programa de lecturas del verano este año, pero para estar más seguros, operaremos el programa en línea usando una compañía que se llama Beanstack. Y estoy muy feliz de decir que el sitio de web está en español también para Beanstack y va a ser muy fácil para nuestros hispanohablantes usar el programa. Y para familias que no tienen acceso a la red, también vamos a tener una opción en papel. Ok, tendremos más detalles pronto. Mire nuestro sitio de web y por favor síguenos en las redes sociales para más detalles en el futuro. Cuando abramos otra vez al público, vamos a hacerlo en etapas graduales para estar lo más seguro posible. Primero, vamos a enfocar en distribuyendo materiales al público en un método seguro para todos. No tendremos programas grandes por un rato, desgraciadamente, pero hasta que estemos ciertos que no sean un riesgo al público, no queremos tenerlos aquí en el edificio. Usted puede llamarnos con cualquier pregunta y también para recibir tu tarjeta para la biblioteca por teléfono en el número 541-917-7581. Y solicite ayuda de yo, Millie, o de mis compañeros de trabajo, Felipe y Athena, para ayuda en español. Y les extrañamos mucho. Ojalá que nos veamos pronto y nos vemos.
Thank you. Have we neglected to cover anything that you'd like to tell everyone today?
Boy, I don't think so. I mean, I feel like, did we get it all, Millie? Yeah.
I'm sure there will be more questions, but
Yeah, there will be more questions.
please call us. We'd
yeah.
love to answer them.
You're
Yeah.
answering the phone
We
when
are
people
answering
call.
the phone, yes,
Okay.
Monday through Friday from 10 to 5. We have somebody answering the phone. If you're maybe you emailed us and you weren't able to get a response to your question, or something's not working right, or if maybe sometimes those ebook sites can be a little tricky, we can kind of walk you through that process. The staff is happy to help.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This broadcast will be posted with the previous Facebook videos about coronavirus on the city's website, coronavirus resources webpage, on YouTube, and all of our Facebook pages. Thank you for watching.